Okay, hello guys. Today I really don't. I don't know what to do. I just feel like streaming actually, and I don't really have a plan, but I just wanna, I don't know, try things called Redux. Really don't know, but let's just study together. If you are studying, and if you're not, just I hope you enjoy it. Where should I put this? Yeah. I came across a few Nix repository that I want to review because I just feel like there'll be some things that I could learn from the repositories. Two repositories. This one was today while I was on the train back from work. I came across this and I'm like, wow, okay, I want to try this out. I want to not try this out, but I want to review this. I'm sure I don't understand 90% of what is there, but there could be a few things that might be useful for me. This is a Nix repository. Sorry, Nix OS configuration with flakes on manager statics and hyperland. What I love about this is it's pretty. But I know a lot of work has got into this. Oh, it's alias. Look it. This is nice. I should try it. I should try this. I think I have the one for git log. Let me show you mine. I do have a git alias. How do I check it? What? I forgot the name of my flag. Stupid with that. I use the SH. My alias. Yep. I have the alias for git. I have the alias for grep, git, and git commit. I used to use this before, but then I stopped. I don't know. Why did I put this up? Don't know. I think I need this. Git commit yeah. Git log. This is when I want to like see the beautiful format of my git log. Let me show you one. So if I do git log, oh sorry. See that? It's very pretty. It shows you like a very nice git log. And I could do git log one line. Not so much. I mean, you don't really get like most of the information you get from using just vlog. You don't really get that with this one, but you still get the hash if you did dash, and that's it. Give me a minute. I have a call, so I'm just gonna. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was showing you my log. This is very nice. Look at it, it has everything. The messages, the name, days, and then the hash. What was I doing? I think I was reviewing mine. This is probably this is all manager, and these are like the all manager configurations for different different packages. Secure, yeah, option B, next open with status bar name true, bring up reload cost, close that one training. I think I do have a Zjura config, but I'm not managing it with Nix currently. What am I doing? Yeah, I do have one, and yeah, because my plan was to make my Ventura group team group box, so it's a group box team for my Ventura, my Zjura, I mean. GUI option B, status bar B padding, H padding. If I want to manage this with Nix, actually, I don't know how it would be formatted, but I assume it'd be the same thing. Let's say I do I think this is font size. That's weird. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. I do have program for FZF, but I don't have a configuration for it. SSH, yep. I don't want to create one yet because my plan is to move my my features which contains packages that belongs to CLI, coding, and desktop. I want to move them over to my modules, right? Because then I could share them between different hosts, so I don't have to manually configure each of them for like different hosts. So I'm trying to avoid actually writing new configurations in here, because then that would make it a little bit more complex for me when I want to move them over to different hosts, to the model. I mean, so I'm gonna write it. It's tempting. It's very tempting. I wanna do this, but not yet. So my plan now is to review and see if I can move one of these services, of these packages over to module, so then I can share them. But the current issue I'm having with the module is, if you go to my home.mix, I currently have desktop module. This was what I was trying to do last time while I was on stream. I was basically trying to move. I'm trying to create a module for a desktop window manager like GNOME, and then I want to make sure that GNOME is shared. It's like as an option that could be enabled by any host that I want to make use of GNOME. But then I could not. I wasn't successful with it, so I stopped. Because then, if I want to do it, it would take me a while to get it done. And my plan today is not to spend too much time on configuring Nix, because I have to sleep and get ready for work. So I'm not really gonna do anything for this anymore. But I'm going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like disable desktop for now and try to create a module for the packages that I have aboard. So for now, I don't want to have anything to do with the desktop module, so I'm going to just do GC. Oh, okay, like that. I'm new to Vim. I'm not new, but I haven't really had time to understand how it works, but I'm trying. Highlight, comments, nice. Yep. Let's do SG SG. Okay, I'm just gonna do git commit. Just gonna say fit, not fit. Just gonna say fuck that. what's the name, make it different, especially when I need to actually know the files that I'm working on. If I have some files just standing around just because I made a simple change to it, it distracts me. So I just have to commit that. And yeah, I want to share something. The last time I created a what's the name? I created a GitHub action for my OS configurations. It is kind of like my first time creating a GitHub action. I've always been wanting to do it. I did it. Makes me happy. This is it. It's a basic one actually. I got it from a config. I was this config. It basically perform a flag check on each and every time I push to my repository. It basically performs a Nixing flag check to make sure that I have no issues with my flex configurations. If there's any issue, I got an error. So it uses a GitHub action created by the determinate system. It uses it to check, and it uses it to evaluate my flag and then check if there's any problem. And then I have some parts that I ignored because I don't want the parts to be checked, and I really don't want any issues just in case there is an issue. And that's it. So far it's been going well. Let's see. Yep, I did at the time where I made a mistake, and it's nice to see that it's working. Yeah, it's nothing crazy, but it works. Okay, it's working now. It's not cutting off. Something is wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I'm having like a drop. It's annoying, you know. Okay. I don't like the fact that I'm having a drop. I think it's alright, but I just still don't like it. Okay, so I'm still learning Nick, so all I do is check some configuration, see if I could read it, and if I understand it, I use it to basically create what I want to create. That's how I learn from people that have done it. So now that we've disabled desktop, we're gonna ignore that. So let's see what else. Let's do this. Since I want to create a module for let's pick yeah, let's pick ZSH. Let's see if I could create a module for ZSH by, yeah, let's just see. I'm gonna use this as a reference and let's get it done. Before that, oh, let's see. Let's just say nice. Oh yeah, I forgot the my ham art. I don't have a tape. I don't have an actual table yet. I mean, I have a shelf and I have a board that I use as my resting place for my keyboard. I plan to get a table soon when I have the money. So what variable what setup? I am hard doing this. Don't know why. I'm not in a comfortable position. That's why I'm not typing very well. So I plan to stream today, so I'm not gonna let anything jeopardize that. So basically what this does is we create an option. We create an option anytime the program.sh is enabled. Just gonna leave so we're making it make enable option. Oh my god, I need to get an actual table. This is sh for main user introvert. God, I am arts this way. Good. Now we have a base. Okay, where do we go from here? Program.get enabled. Well, we don't want get. We want. Let's keep it simple. Let's get this. Program ZSH enable. All my ZSH enable. Good. Let's just go for this for now. I don't think we would need all this. We might need some shell aliases. So let's just go all the way. I'm gonna delete some things that I don't need. And just gonna do that. Yeah. I'm gonna get this. So I don't need this. I don't need this. And I want to have this because I want to be able to confirm if it's actually working. I don't think I need this. I'm gonna keep this stream. Gonna keep that. I don't need this. I don't need any one of this. Nice. Looks like we good. So program does the SH enable, enable completion true, enable suggestion true, enable selecting. Okay. I don't know, that I want to check. Okay, it could be used in I'm just gonna use one of my virtual machines to, but before that I think I need to create the default.nix file. If I remember well, which I do. Yay, look at that. I think I need that. Oh, I need to import. I forgot. What do I need after import? Import equals to that. Am I right? I don't think so. But let's check it out. Okay, looks like I'm on the right part. Now I'm just gonna do import dot slash zsh dot x. Nice. Perfecto. So now that I have the default, since I'm gonna be importing this into one of the hosts, which would be what's the name of the host again? Let's go to hosts. Or is my test server? It's my test server. Nice. What's the command to jump to the end of the line? Is it $sign? Yay, $sign. I'm just gonna do all that setup programs dot f that's sh dot I think that might work. That should work. But then I need to import the manager modules so I could use it. I think for you. Do I have it? Oh, manager modules. Nice. Manager modules home, which means I'm on the right part. I think. I don't know, but I think. I need to call. Yeah. I think I need to call my / programs. That should work. I think. Sometimes a bit wrong. Okay, get it now. When I use this, we get programs, we get ZSH. I've got config home setup the introvert, config home setup the introvert. Get it? I think I do understand what to do now. When you go to home, so it should be the introvert.program. Yep. Because there is a configuration for a specific user, not like for the general use. What do I do next? Let's do a Nixing check. Reader.js. The next flick check pass, we will then deploy the changes to my test server, which is an actual virtual machine, but I call it test server because I use it for my tests. Whenever I have a new config, I just test it over there. Oh, okay, look at that, it breaks. It says the home setup does not exist. Interesting. So there's a possibility that I'm not importing the right packages, so it's unable to read it. Be here. There should be there. Not sure, but that's my thought. that's not the issue, then there's a possibility I'm not importing the right module. I wish there's a way to just check one host and then it doesn't have to go through like Egypt then. Self program. That one. I think I made a mistake over there. What's that? Function animal standard coverage unexpected arguments. Self. I don't know what this means. I assume it wants me to pass in. This works. So we could just say this. If that does not work, we're gonna pass in self into it. If we pass in self, then maybe, just maybe, that might be the reason why. Shouldn't be this way. Then it's checking under a specific user. It should not check if it belongs to the user introvert. you should check home setup and then check the user. So that's one. So it's gonna do that. But the problem with this is what I don't know. So am I importing this wrong? Good. Check all the models that are created. There could be similarities, just like the one I did for user. Something is wrong. I don't know what. I think for some reason, if we could not figure out the home setup, there's a possibility that the default.nix is not being passed in correctly or passed out correctly. Desktop program. Then we have an introvert. Getting a complaint before because I didn't pass in that. What's this? option home setup does not exist. Even though I have the option, it's unable to get through to it. Let's figure out why. I have this, but I think I noticed something weird. We have a default links inside of home, and the default links Nixing Holly itself, which also has a default links. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I do have this. Did I use imports or import? You see that? I could be stupid sometimes. Well, I don't think that matters though. Yep. Still can't find it. One more thing I gotta confirm. made it work. So the problem was two things. First, you see, what's the name again? Oh, I forgot. This should be has imports because this bracket is basically an array, right? So the import is expecting like an attribute set because we could have more than one. We could have more than one, like we could have more than one import if we want to, or we could have just one. But regardless, it is an attribute set. So I think that's why. That's the first reason. So I added imports, which is not the right function for it. It should be imports, and then that was the first reason. And the second reason was I think the home.nix, the my setup option should be the home setup option should be under the GG? Yeah, should be under the home manager configuration. You see, this is where the home manager configuration begins, right? And if we go down, you would see that the bracket ends somewhere right there, right here, right? Somewhere here. So my home setup option was after the home manager configuration. So then the home manager was unable to read this because it's not inside of the home manager. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna copy this. Let's go down. I'm just gonna copy this like this. I'm gonna bring it right back up. So now I know. I'm not gonna make that mistake anymore. You see, that's how I learn. Make mistake, solve it, and yeah, good. So I assume now that it's been set up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and deploy this to my virtual machine. Let's turn it on. So my virtual machine is running. Let's put that on 2. Now we have cometer. Let's say cometer apply. Good. It's running. We're gonna try to apply that onto the. And we're gonna check if then we have that. But before that, let's SSH into Wells before the final deployment. Let's say which ZSH, and we don't have ZSH, meaning that it's not been installed yet. So if this works, we're gonna check again, and then if it works, then that means we're good. That means we actually configure it correctly, and then that's nice. So we had a successful build. Now I'm just gonna do which ZSH, pray it works, and look at that, we have ZSH. So if I do ZSH, we could, yeah, we have ZSH. But then this would not work because at this point we need to configure the we need to have like what's the name of this terminal variable to kind of tell ZSH that the terminal is kind of like an X terminal, x265 or something. I really don't know the right explanation for that, but for now it would not work. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna exit. Yep, I keep getting this issue. Exit. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do yeah, I don't know why that happens each time. I think I know why, and I'm gonna fix it in a bit. But first I need to be able to exit this. I'm just gonna queue the session, launch it up again, SSH wells, get in. I'm gonna send this over to so I'm gonna go back to the SSH configuration, and I'm going to kind of configure it to say that okay, this is a external configuration. I think I do have a config for that, my previous one. If you come down, yep, where is it? Where is it? I do have it, I just can't figure it out. Export the next part, yeah, something like this. But I don't want to try this one because the last time I did it did not work. So I have shell, yep, this one. Just gonna do that. Nice. I think I also need to configure, is it called init extra or content? I'm not sure. SSH. Init content. Yep. Content, and then just do that. If this did not work, because different versions of Nix, there's been an upgrade since a new version has been out, so there is a possibility that this version does not use init content. Because if you look at shell uses interactive shell init, so that there's difference. And oh, yep, that's that. Let's see. So we have that, we tell it what it's supposed to do, and then we're just gonna deploy that changes again to the test server. So if that works, that means we've successfully created a module for SSH, and then like that I'm gonna do it for each and every service till I don't have to do it anymore. That took me about, let's see how many hours that took me. An hour. Oh, I'm getting better at it. Not too bad. Let's go back to dot. I'll let you guys see this. It's cool. Okay, it's been deployed. Now let's go in here. And let's do sh. Now it's fixed, as you can see. We can type and there is no problem. So if I do echo, I forgot. There's a syntax you use to be able to see the environment variable you set. If I do hg, if I do echo, yeah, it's called echo. If I do hg, it's a capital. It's not. Try this, it's not gonna work. Okay, I think it's this echo user. So I'm just gonna do echo nix, echo term. That should work. Oh no, it's not that. Should have a $sign. Yep, it's working. Perfecto. Do I have fast fetch? I don't. So now we've successfully set up that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna commit this. Nice, let's push that to main branch. That's nice, I love this, finally. Main module, which is nice. What else can I do? So that means we could basically do the same for every other one. But I don't need all this. Let's check out the shared areas. If I do mkdir. Let's go back to a directory down. Nice. Nice. That's working. And then we have some other things like GC, GS. If we do GC, well, I don't have a gate for this, so it's not gonna work. I think I deleted all of this for it actually, I didn't put it. Oh, I do put HG. Yeah. Good. Perfectly perfect. Hey, that's nice. Perfectly nice. It's a test, sorry. I don't need to really configure much, but I'm glad I made it work. So what I'm gonna do is let's do something. What's the name? Just gonna say move CLI module to home. On the CLI we have ZSH, we have Kitty. So ZSH has been moved successfully. Kitty would be done, and then we would move on to coding, and then we'll move on to desktop. After that we then delete the rest. Just like this. It's gonna say move modules to /home. It's gonna say CLI. Wrong. Good. That about that. I just really wanted to know how to do that today. Nothing much. But let's see what else we could do today. I don't want to configure Git, but I'm just gonna leave that for now. I mainly want to configure the services that I actually use when I have like a new host, so then they could just get the service applied to them without having to do them again from scratch. So these are just programs, and when I have a new host, I don't just go in and put programs on them, because if they're not like a test server, they're like a prod server, and I don't want to put files in prod servers. Mainly I want to be able to manage them from here. I want to put programs on them, so I don't think I need any one of this. But then the programs could be enabled or disabled if you want. So there's a possibility that we could do that, but we're just gonna disable them on we're just gonna disable them on certain users. I don't really want to manage my set configuration with code. Maybe I'm gonna configure Git, so then I could, but not now, not today. I have programs, I have desktop. Desktop is not working yet, but program is working. Let's see, profile, mail. Don't think I want one yet, so I'm gonna skip it. Services, iCloud. this? I really don't know. So this is iCloud service, so iCloud enable gets true mod iCloud drive. If iCloud is enabled, I want you to get the secret, basically the credentials for iCloud. Okay, I think it's Arclon. I don't really know much about Arclon. Let's just do this. What's Arclon? Interesting. Systemd uses systemd service to mount the drive, obviously, and then it makes a directory for the mounts where it's gonna mount the drive. We get the package for our clone and we mount the drive to the directory, and then we pass in the secret file to iCloud. I don't know what fuse is used for, but I guess it relates to the mounted drive. Interesting. I don't have it yet. If I don't need it, I don't need it. I don't want to configure what I don't need. But it's interesting. I don't know what's wrong with my Wi-Fi. Yeah. What I need over there is just the SH-ready. Maybe Git also. Some of these services, so that I could use them in my. But if I want to do this, I have to. Can I do this? Oh. Let's do this for today. Let's move Kitty over there and then delete Kitty. I don't know if that makes sense, but let's see. Should I configure it in? Let's see. Module ZSH. It's under program actually, but I think one thing I did initially was I made a mistake. What I should have done was ZSH, and then this would be inside of ZSH you would have something called default Linux. We should have just moved all this over to the default Linux, so we don't need to import anything. We could just disable once we want to, and that makes sense. So if I do git status, we have a a mistake. Good, that's what I want to do. I'm going to move this over to default X. Nice. So then this one would only call we're just gonna have 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna have that. That should work. And then all we're gonna do is we're just gonna import equals to attribute set, and we're going to say dot slash zsh, because zsh already has default.mix inside of it. We don't need to pass in default.mix again, but we need to delete this zsh. Nice. I think we are good. Good. Mistake. That should work successfully actually. So what I want to do next is I want to create one for Kitty. I'm just gonna have a nice. Some of this. Now that I understand how it works, I should be lucky today. More. Yep. Yay. Was that a pass? Oh, it was. Okay, good. So this would be Kitty actually. Just gonna say Kitty.enable. Nice. So if you look at Kitty, you will see how we have some imports, and then we have to then use the color scheme from the next color in order to configure this. So I'm going to get this. And I have to import this also. Nice. Good. So I need to import self. And config. I think we're good actually. But one thing is we need to be sure if we have Qt installed. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to install Qt. blah 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 blah. Nice. So now if I go to Wells, I wonder I'll go next. I would just do. I don't want to do like this. Yep. What's the problem? What's the problem? The problem is I should have this. Good. But then yep. That's the problem now. I think I need to import Kitty into the default. Kitty. Nice. So we should be good. Let's do next flick check. Okay, looks like we have a problem. My fault. I should have done that. I think there's one thing I also need to do. I can't remember what that is. I think that's gonna be when I actually want to deploy, because then I would need to pass in the next color. What's the name of that thing? Input into Comina. Ouch. There's a problem. It says color scheme does not exist. So I think the problem now is there is a change, probably version. There's a new version, and then there's probably let's see. It says color scheme does not exist. I'm thinking that the issue might be with the way I'm passing this. So let's say I get this out there. I'll put this right up off.
know what I need to do, but let's see, impute that next pkg that file. I might need to do this, so then I could reference it as a self. I think. That's the problem now. I made a mistake. Next color, and then that would be URL equals to nice. I hope this doesn't change anything. But let's see. If we do sudo, if we make click check, because color scheme is actually right, it's being used, it's supposed to be used. Don't break on me, please. Don't break on me. Don't break on me. Don't break on me. Don't break on me. Yes. So, this is it. This is it. I think. What do I want to say? Let's look at it. Let's figure this out. If I go back to the format.kt.cont.next file, basically does the same thing. It has a self, and then it uses an input. It has a self, it uses an input. But I think the main reason why it doesn't work is because it's probably gibberish. I don't know. maybe. I'm just saying maybe. It's because then, since I'm using self and input, it wants me to pass in the next color as a flick input, so then it could be referenced by the self. Because if it's not passed in as a flick input, then the self would not be able to reference it, which means next color would not be available to the self through the input. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how my brain sees it. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sorry, what's going on? I'm gonna deploy this to my server. I'm just gonna do is it still running? It is. It's not gonna work. You know why? Like I said earlier on, I did not pass in what? Infinite recursion? Wow. Okay, I think I fucked up. recently had an issue with infinite recursion that I was unable to solve because I was referencing the self when I'm not supposed to be referencing the self. But let's just assume that that is not a problem because our next flick check passed, but I get infinite recursion, which I think is because first, before I make assumption, let's confirm something. Okay, if you go back to form.x, we have program kitty enable true. We have self. Okay, I think it might be because first we did not pass in the same thing, the same self input for next color in here, but I'll assume that's not why. And I will try to do one thing I didn't do, which would be I didn't. Where is it? So I was supposed to probably pass in this as well. I think I'm missing out on something. Okay. What's it? What I wanted to do was like put like a inherit attribute kind of thing, but I think I need to. Oh yeah, in here. Yep. I was supposed to do this. Let's check. Figure out some error. Yeah, we did. Infinite recursion. This is not my first time solving this issue. Where's my obsidian? Macho vault. Infinite recursion. Yeah, I knew it. I did not actually put how I solved it in here. Wait, no, I've encountered it before. Infinite recursion. That's crazy. I've encountered it in a lot of places. Okay, let's see. I wasn't sure why this recursion would. I wasn't sure where this recursion was coming from, but based on the error, I suspected it's caused by excessive use of this. I think I solved it. The fix. I finally configured the issue because I might be able differently from Nixing attribute when it comes to parsing the input. With Nixing attribute, flick input automatically pass you all modules. With flick all modules with comin, you need to explicitly pass. Yeah, so I actually did it because what happened was I converted this and then pass it in as input. So when I pass it in as input, I was able to solve it, which is what I did, and that was how I was able to solve the actual previous error.
I think there should be a way to solve it now, and I want to figure that out before I then go and sleep. So what I want to do now is I want to I already passed the next caller as input, which means that we should actually begin a problem, because when I do next flick check, that works, which means I have no problem with my flick. But then when I try to deploy, I get infinite recursion, which I think is mainly because I am doing something with the code that Comina does not like. What is it that Comina does not like? I have no idea. Well, we're gonna figure it out. Let's see. As you can see, this is going pretty well. So the issues with Comina doesn't like the fact that I'm doing something. But what is it that it doesn't like? I don't know. I have no idea. Impute in this PG, follow this PG. Oh my. I'm doing something wrong. But I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think the main reason why I was having infinite recursion with Kitty the other time I had the same issue was because it was something similar to this, which I did document it down, but I don't know why I have the same issue now. Self.this impeded this PKG system. Maybe I need to remove the issue is what's the name again? Cool, me not explicitly need access to this, and now it's raging at me. So let's give it. Let's do. Sets to self dot impute dot next color blah blah blah. Hopefully that solves the problem. As you. Oh, next color as override for a non-existing impute type PKG. Problem with the flag check. What if we do Comina? It's definitely gonna break. It's definitely gonna break. It will. It does. Oh, it's annoying. It's not why. That's So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna go back to the good old days, the good old days, the good old days. Mixcolor dot girl. Nice. So the problem now is if we do formula apply, we should be good. Right, so we are still getting infinite recursion, so it's not even because of the input. But if I do next flick check, that causes issues. Now because I'm not passing it in as input, which is annoying. Break. Oh. It did not break. Oh, that's wonderful now. Although I was screaming for, what was that for? Okay. So what we could do now is to fix the infinite recursion. I think I know why now. The infinite recursion is because of something happening over here. And I think it's because we're passing. Do imputes, or can we just do this? Yeah, remember this. I remember this. I remember this. I remember this. I remember fixing this problem. I forgot to document the issue. There was a simple fix the other day. I can't remember what I did. was gonna do. Not sure this will work, but what's the try? Yeah, that's not gonna fix it. Filter executes. Problems with this one. For some reason, it still causes infinite recursion. Nice. So what I'm gonna do now is I need to go now. I'll probably continue tomorrow, but let's make this 2 hours. I'm gonna do my research on what the problem could be. Thinking I need to pass in these inside of the home.nix that I am using for Wales. I just think I should. Because it's using it, it's making use of it for some reason. I feel like it's might be the reason why it's screaming. Ouch. It's not. Well, let's get it out. Or maybe. This earlier on. Let's see if that series is alright. It's not. The problem is because I did this. But if I remove this, let's see. Something is wrong. Let's say we do this. Remove that. We get infinite recursion because then we are defining it in here also. But if we don't define it in here, how do we use it? Self is missing. Self missing. Let's just do self is not missing. Oh my god, this is so annoying.
So I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna read up on how this works. Something like self. I've checked some of these things. Press of the custom module, yep, module import mix description. Mix. The fact that you in fact didn't add it to module list for conversion. Let's look at solution that scales better with automation. You're passing your output in your module, so you click output needs to be fully valid to fully validate this. I think I know why now. I think I do. I'm not sure, but I think I do. Because I had a similar problem where I had to delete the output, and then when I did, it worked. Shouldn't be personally output. Let me know. Let's see first. Well. There is no infinite recursion, but it says self is missing, so let's go back to kitty. Okay, let's uncomment this out. Damn, it's gonna work. Shit, okay. I'm still getting infinite recursion, so that's probably not a problem.
That's so weird. If I delete this, that's not why it's happening, darling, that's not why. God, I don't know. Infinite recursions of Lord. I'm thinking maybe I should pass in. I'm gonna figure it out. Actually, I just don't. Not today. So let me make sure that my stuff mutes correctly. I'm gonna leave it again because I messed around with the flake. Good. I'm still having a problem with this. What I'm gonna do now is I'm not going to deploy this for now. I'm gonna leave the flick that makes. I'm gonna commit the changes that I have in here. So I'm gonna go back to the kitty. And I am going to. This is the exact same kitty dash leadership that I have, but I'm not going to call that in anymore. Just gonna do this. I'm gonna go back here. I'm just gonna disable this for now. Let's just do fix. so much for watching. We did two things today. One was successful, one was not. So basically, we configured a module for ZSH, meaning that we would now be able to use ZSH in other hosts without having to manually create ZSH configurations in each of the host configuration, which would be very daunting. So now if we want to use ZSH, we just have to call home setup, the introvert program ZSH enable true. Once we do that, the host would then be able to use ZSH. And then we try to do that for KT, but we run into issues that had to do with the recursive infinite recursion, which we are unable to resolve. So probably